G1 Climax Day 7 review here on the channel, Day 4 of Block A, as we are back to Tokyo, Japan for this show, as this is the last show of the little 4-day stretch period before we take another break for a couple of days until July 26th. And honestly, the show, maybe because of what happened with Block B, but this show was definitely a step down compared to the previous show, which that's going to happen. I mean, that last show was fantastic, and you could definitely tell the difference between this show and the last show. Just is night and day. As we start for the opener, Yoshihashi vs. Michael Logan. Big tope from Yoshihashi. Yoshihashi counters a top rope sit-out crucifix powerbomb from Michael Logan. Kicks out at 2. Yoshihashi hits a super kick into a brainbuster, followed up with a swanton bomb. That also gets a 2 count. A big superplex from Elgin gets a 2 count. Buckle bomb from Elgin, looking to do something, but Yoshihashi rolls him up. Elgin kicks out of that. Lariat from Elgin. Sit-out crucifix powerbomb. Yoshihashi also kicks out of that. Yoshihashi hits Karma, which is the pump handle half Nelson driver for the win. Yoshihashi getting his first win of the tournament. And what a great win to have over a piece of shit to beat for his first win. Fuck you, Michael Logan. As Bad Luck Fale versus Evil. Early in the match, they go to the outside of the ring into the crowd. Fale uses a guardrail on Evil. Bad Luck Fale hits Evil with a lariat. Fale goes for a Bad Luck Fall. Evil jumps down. Evil hits a lariat on Fale, gets a 2 count. Evil goes for the STO. Fale throws Evil into the referee, and it's fucking shit hits the fan. Tongaloa comes in, and him and Fale beat down Evil. Evil ducks a forearm from Tongaloa, which hits Fale. Bushi comes to the ring and missed Tongaloa. Tombatonga comes in and gun stuns Bushi. Tombatonga tries to gun stun Evil, blocks it. Naito comes in with an enziguri. Fale lariats Naito, goes for the Bad Luck Fall on Evil. Evil counters under the STO. The referee, Marty Asami, gets back to his feet, and he just sees, like, just piles of body in the ring, just telling everyone to get the hell out of here, just trying to roll everybody out of the ring. And before even some stuff can happen, Tonga hits a gun stun on Evil, DQing the match, giving Evil the win. Evil with 6 points, 0-2 on the prediction so far. Just, god damn it. Not looking good. Not looking good predictions-wise. Minoru Suzuki versus Jay White. Jay White uses the apron to choke out Minoru Suzuki. Suzuki beats the shit out of Jay White. The flatliner German suplex combo from Jay White. Jay White goes for a Blade Runner, gets stopped by Suzuki into a sleeper hold. Suzuki stops a low blow from Jay White. Hits the Got-style pile driver for the win. Suzuki attacks the Young Boys, leaving the ringside area, giving Suzuki with 4 points. And Jay White finally takes a loss here. I figured as much. Just seeing the momentum is going. Eventually he's going to have to he's going to take a loss here. As so far, just kind of out of these first 3 matches, Evil and Fale definitely was a bit more, I guess if you're just kind of thinking back on the show, definitely a lot more stuff happened in that match that I could remember. Really, Minoru Suzuki and Jay White, and really Yoshihashi and Elgin really didn't have a chance, because just kind of watching the match, just kind of like, just kind of really you could tell it felt like an opener. There's nothing, they had a good match though, I'll give them that, but it just, the guys involved, there's nothing really they can do. This was, Minoru Suzuki Jay White was just kind of like a unique feeling, because obviously, where you really have, you have the heel, who's just a badass heel, Minoru Suzuki, then you have a chicken shit heel in Jay White, uses underhand attacks to really get the wins and stuff, so really, it could come across very weird, even though the crowd gave it at least a chance and was into it. A lot of the stuff just kind of didn't really pay off as well. But, really, the highlight was really Suzuki. Jay White kind of looks flat in the match. As we got Hangman Page versus Hiroshi Tanahashi's the co-main. Tanahashi does his air guitar spot while, where he plays it, and then he throws to his opponents. Hangman contemplates doing something with it, and for a bit, and before smashing it over his knee. Hangman does his shooting star press off the apron. Sling blades from Tanahashi gets a 2 count. High fly flows from Tanahashi, 1 standing and 1 laying down. Gets the win for Tanahashi. Tanahashi with 6 points. Fucking, I think it's a 3-way tie so far. We got Evil, Tanahashi, and Jay White with 6 points. Then we got a bunch of people with 4. I think we got like Yoshi now, and maybe 2 other people with 2 points. It's got the main event, and a match of the night, which really doesn't mean too much. I mean, it was a good match, but nothing, like, crazy. Kazuchika Okada versus Togi Makabe. They go to the outside early in the match, trade forearm shots, with Makabe looking to use the chain onto Okada, counters into a DDT. Layout from Makabe gets a 2 count. John New drop kick from Okada. Reverse neck breaker from Okada gets a 2 count. Both men trade forearm shots in the ring. Layouts from Makabe. Okada stays on his feet. Okada ducks the 3rd one, counters into Tombstone, goes for the Rainmaker. Makabe counters into a Death Valley driver. Powerbomb from Makabe gets a 2 count. Spider German suplex from Makabe gets blocked from Okada at first, as Makabe hangs on to the buckle, and he turns into an overhead belly-to-belly suplex. Cool little spot there. The flexibility about Makabe, too, because he's an older dude. And they've been doing that, because he was hanging for a while, and you knew something was up, and that was a cool little spot. Goes for a King Kong knee drop, gets met with the Okada drop kick. Makabe counters the Rainmaker with a chop. That drops Okada to a knee. Makabe floors him with a lariat. Discus lariat from Okada, followed up with the Rainmaker, gets the win for Okada. 4 points so far for Okada. 2 out of 5 on the predictions. I feel like that's been a constant theme of during these reviews. I go either 2 for 5, or maybe 3 for 5, or maybe even 1 for 5. But there was only one time I went 4 for 5. I haven't went 5 for 5 yet, which that's yeah, that's not really good. Wish I'm sure one of these days, one of these shows, is still kind of early. It can still happen, damn it. As, that show, yeah, definitely had an odd feel to it. It was the tail end of the 4 stretch. When you get to that point where you kind of have a show after show after show, there's times where you kind of get wore down. And, this day 4 of this, day stretch here, you know, when I talk, you know, obviously stretches of shows where it's just back to back to back. As, obviously, this is, you know, day 7 of the G1 Climax, but it's just, yeah, out of these, you know, the first 3 shows, and then we took a little break, and then we do the 4 days of shows, and then we break again, and then we'll go to another one, which, the next show will be July 26th, with Block B. Should be a fun little show. I'm excited to see how it goes. Juice Robinson versus, Kenny Omega. Sonata versus Kota Ibushi. Juice Robinson's the only guy who doesn't have any points in this tournament so far. Starting off 0-3. Is he gonna make it 0-4? As you know what? That's the, you know, interesting strategy with having the babyface Juice Robinson starting off slow, and now he's gonna make the big comeback. I you know, talking about that in the preview, I figured some baby faces would do that, and just didn't think it'd be Juice for some reason, even though that's the prime spot for him, just because I just was like, well, he just won his big U.S. title match against Jay White, you know, the previous week, so now it's just kind of like, well, he'll probably get at least some wins, you know, and just so far, nothing. And he's got a, you know, a big match with Omega. Of course, last year, the G1, he upset Kenny Omega with a roll-up win. As, you know, can he do it again? Kenny Omega's on a roll, too. That's the thing. Kenny Omega's 3-0 so far. As, you know, that's going to be a fun match to look forward to. As, that will do it for the Day 7 review of the G1 Climax. We will catch you guys for July 26th for Day 8. Take care.